Hi there. Have you ever wondered what are the skills required to master a profitable property business? Have you ever wanted to build a solid profitable property business and want to understand what are the skills involved? I'm going to create a series of videos where I'm going to help you out to understand the skills required to master the game of a profitable property business. In this video, I want to talk about the first skill required. The first skill required to build a profitable property business is market research. My name is Manoj. I'm a wealth creator and a property specialist. And over the past 10 years, I've worked with over 1,500 plus people and helped them build a profitable property business. And I'm sharing the inputs from all those experience and I'm sharing it with you. So what is market research? Why is it important? Market research means understanding what is happening in the market right now. In the corona era, and post corona, many of the people involved in the property business, many of us who wants to start a property business is wondering how do I start it, what is that I need, and what are the various factors that is actually happening in right now in the market. And for you to understand, get a grasp of all this, that is where market research comes into play. Okay. Market research means understanding what is happening in the market, understanding the current market scenario in various aspects. First of all, you have to understand that there are 3 points which you need to focus on. The first thing you need to focus on are the challenges. Yes. So what are the challenges currently being faced by the various stakeholders? For example, by the customers, by the real estate agents, by the developers, by the investors. So when you understand, how do you understand the current scenario? You talk to people who are aspiring to develop a project. You talk to developers, you connect with them, you network with them, and you identify what are the challenges that is available. So that's how you start doing market research. You can do it using Google. Google is a very powerful source. A lot of information is available in the free setup. But I would recommend talk to people, because talking to people is one of the most powerful ways of understanding the challenges. So market research is first understanding the challenges. Okay. Second, then analyzing what are the opportunities, where are the gaps, where are the gaps available for you to actually make some, what do you say, make some value addition to the stakeholders. So what are the opportunities available? Where and all are the opportunities available? What are the sectors it is available? Which stakeholder is looking for? You can provide biggest value to which stakeholder? Can you provide value to the customer? Can you provide value to the developer? Can you provide value to the investor? Can you provide value to probably a building contractor or a real estate agent? So these and all are the gaps and opportunities you need to understand. And the third, you have to adapt to solve their problem. Yes, you have to start thinking like an entrepreneur, and you have to start thinking on how you can adapt yourself to solve their problem. And this is the fundamentals of market research. So you have to understand the challenges, you have to understand what are the opportunities, and you have to understand how you can adapt yourself to serve the market. So in our industry, market research is involved in 3 aspects. Okay. So for the first aspect that is required is from the customer aspect. Okay. So you have to understand what are the requirements of a customer. So a customer has many challenges these days. But please understand, with the COVID-19 coming up, and a lot of people working from home, a lot of people are losing their jobs. There's uncertainty in the economy. So in this time, what are the requirements of a customer? A customer might have to migrate, from a bigger place to a smaller place, or from a smaller place to or he some people might be even looking may have understood the need of a bigger place right now, because they've been locked down for 60 days, 70 days, 80 days. They might want to migrate to a bigger place, or they might want to migrate from a tier 1 city to a tier 2 city, or from a tier 2 city to tier 1 city. So there is an opportunity in migration and people moving here and there. And second is, there is an opportunity where people they are looking for solutions, they are not looking for products. Okay. So you have to be thinking like a solution provider. So again, you have to do the research on what are the challenges is he facing. So if you're looking at, say, an IT professional, so what are the challenges he's facing? If you're looking at, say, an entrepreneur, what are the challenges is he facing? Are you looking at a shopkeeper? What are the challenges is he facing? So who is your ideal customer? Think on those terms and identify the challenges he's facing. And then It is our job as an enabler, as a property expert, as a property specialist, as a property entrepreneur. It is our role to identify the opportunities and options available and pitch it to him. And it is our role to create, enable him to make a smart decision. So that's the key. And you have to know how to solve the customer, because our role here as enablers is to add value. So many of us, many of property property agents or property businessmen get in the trap of quick money. Okay, they want to make quick money, and what happens is they don't focus on adding value or creating value for the customer, and end up losing lot of money and their credibility. Okay, in this business, credibility is one of the biggest assets you can build, and that is something which you should not trade for. Okay, so our focus is to understand the customer's needs, the challenges he's facing, the opportunities are there in front of him, and you are the person who needs to seed in the opportunities in his mind. And you have to focus on how you can serve the customer, add value, and believe me, the income will always follow. The second aspect of doing market research is products. Please understand, today lot of developers are having ready stock. Lot of projects are getting stalled in mid construction stages. Okay, because it will take 3 months, 4 months, 6 months for all the other challenges to get set. So they are having stocks to be sold. They are having there's a lot of opportunities available. So you have to understand, to analyze and identify the perfect product to promote. And it is, as I told you earlier, our role as enablers to help out the various stakeholders is to ensure we provide value. Okay, so when you're looking at a product, you have to understand what kind of developer credentials they have, what are the projects they are doing, and what are the specialities of each project, and the relationship with the developer, what kind of relationship you have, and what kind of the developer is. What is the track record he has, what is the kind of relationship he has with his customers, what is the kind of relationship he has with his partners, channel partners, and other ways. And always understand, our roles as property entrepreneurs is to create and focus on win win win. Okay, our intention is to create a win for the customer, create a win for the developer, and create a win for ourselves. Okay, all the three wins are very important, and equally important. The order of priority is very simple. You have to put the customer first, and then you're the person whom you are working with second, and yourself last. And when you work in this order, what happens is you create a momentum for people. Okay, you add value to people upfront, and then you're looking at reciprocation through monetary benefits. Okay, so please understand, as a property expert, as a property entrepreneur, the market has changed, and you have to think of a product as a solution. Instead of just pitching an apartment, or pitching a plot, or pitching a rental, pitching a lease, you have to provide a solution why you are pitching that particular product. And when you think in those angles, your creativity and your expertise will kick in, and you'll be able to handle it in a much more effective way. And the last thing you have to focus on when you're understanding the market, while doing the market research, is the trends. Please understand, India is a huge market. Okay, it's a cluster of many micro markets. So there are, say, in tier 1 cities are a different concept, tier 2 cities are a different concept. Every state is a different dynamic, every language barrier, every South India is different, North India is different, Northeast India is different. So the dynamics is very alternative, and every area has got its own market. So our role as property enablers, as property specialists, and as property businessmen, is to focus on identifying the trends which in that particular micro markets, and helping people create value addition for the people there. And understand, different people have different requirements, thereby different dynamics. Okay, there is no one solution fitting all for everybody. There's nothing like that. Okay, so these are the various things you need to focus on while doing the market research. The first thing you have to focus on is providing a solution to the customer. The second thing you have to focus on is understanding that every solution is actually a product which is positioned, which is packaged in the right way, where the customer is able to understand the value, and he's able to make a smart enabled decision. And the third is to understand the trends which is happening currently in the market, and capitalize on it. Please understand, capitalizing the trend is one of the most important things required today, and you have to move with the flow. You have to adapt accordingly, because today, adaptability, the person who adapts the quickest, in the most efficient manner, is going to win. Okay, so thank you for seeing this video. I'm Manoj. I'm a wealth creator and a property specialist. If you found this video useful, please share it and like it and subscribe for the channel. And I invite you to become a part of my private VIP Facebook group. There's a link below. Just become a part of it so that I can add more value to you and I can help you build a solid source of income using property as a powerful vehicle. Wish you all success, guys. All the best. Take care. Have a good day.